It's a pleasure for me. Thank you for the invitation. In general, I would say I'm a pianist, I'm an organist, I'm a conductor, I think chief of orchestra, and I'm teaching in master courses, I'm teaching in a conservatory in Vienna, I'm artistic director of festivals in Austria. I think there's no more I could tell you. Yeah, I enjoyed. I enjoyed the reaction of the audience. I felt a warm touch and a good response, and I was happy that the audience reacted well, not just for the most popular pieces, Chopin waltzes and Johann Strauss waltzes and Franz Schubert waltzes, but also to one piece of Bach. And this was especially nice for me. I think people who are expecting a Viennese musician expect also a Viennese touch of the program. But of course it was partly Viennese because Chopin, you know, is a Polish composer who went to Paris, but he also did concerts in Vienna and got his inspiration, especially for his own piano waltzes. And that's wonderful that there are always inspiration for artists from the locations where they are working. Yeah, I think on the one side I'm wondering that classic music through, I would say, thousands of years keeps its value. Yeah, that's outstanding on the one side. On the other side, of course, we are living in a world who is changing to more superficial attitudes, that money is even maybe more important than before, and business and all the electronic tools and the social medias and whatever. And so of course this is a sort of enemy for true culture, not just music. And I think it's our duty to preserve this corner which is so important for raising our minds, lift our spirit, and be humans. It's let me say, a personal style of mine. So I have invented this when I was 16 years old and did my first solo recital. And I thought about my friends who attended this concert friendly, because they had no connection to this kind of music. They just did it for me. And so I was worrying that they could be bored or whatever. And so I told them and the whole audience about the music. And the reaction was extremely good. And even there was a member of the Vienna Philharmonic Orchestra there, because his daughter was also in my school. And he came to me and said, "This was wonderful, you should do it every time. This is very new, but it's very special, and it's so a winning effect that you should do it." And this encouraged me, and this is maybe a sort of personal character of mine. And in the meantime, I have recognized that also artists are trying like that. And I think this is nice, because you can have a more close contact to the audience, not just through tones, but also through your voice and to expressing your thoughts. And this gives maybe a more intense connection to the listeners. But you should just do it if you feel good. If any artist now hears that interview and says, okay, I should do it, no. Just do it if you feel like that, if you feel well. Yeah, I think I was lucky, because I liked music from the beginning, and my parents just supported me doing music. They never put any pressure on me. I'm very grateful for that. I was always free to decide, do it or don't do it. I was then, as a child, learning piano. Then I was member of the Mozart Boys Choir in Vienna. And we did a lot of tours through Europe and then later till Japan. This was, of course, for a little child. This was a great experience, and this made me sure this is my way. This is what I want in life. I want to go on stage and share my passion for music with others. Yeah, and that developed. Then I studied music, and I studied piano. I studied organ. I studied composition. I studied conducting. I won prizes, and then it developed. Yeah, of course, I was nervous. And I was very concentrated, and I think my first performance ever was a good one. And all were delighted. And so I said, okay, this is a good feeling.
What did you play?
I did play some Bach. Yeah.
Why
And
this choice?
this was my teacher's choice. Yeah. Because at that age, it was a good decision to let the teacher decide. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and she was a very good one. I would say to be a friendly guest, I would say my very last very important and interesting concert was in Tunis, in the cathedral, because I had the privilege to play as an organ recital there. And this is really a wonderful church. This is a very interesting organ. And so, of course, I'm very privileged. I have performed in Carnegie Hall in New York, in the big halls of Suntory Hall of Tokyo, and of course in the renowned halls of Vienna, the Golden Hall of Wiener Musikverein, Konzerthaus, and so. And of course, this is every time a very great responsibility that you are bearing, and I think this makes you better as an artist, because it's every time a new challenge. And so I'm very happy that I had the chance to do this career and to go through the most renowned halls in the world and collaborate with wonderful orchestras. I was playing with the Vienna Philharmonic, with the Vienna Symphonic Orchestra. I conducted very renowned orchestras in Austria and in abroad. And so, I should write a book. Yeah, I would really like to come back. It's just depending on the invitation. But there are already still existing some plans. Maybe already for April, who knows, if we can make it. And I have also already a program in mind, so maybe I was inspired by somebody play the Rhapsody in Blue of Gershwin. Why not? Yeah, I would say keep what you are being. A very enthusiastic audience and an interested audience and very carefully listening audience. It was really a pleasure to feel the concentration, and even when I played very, very low, it was a great silence in the hall. And this is really something what connects you with so many people, about 800 people. And this is the best you can expect from a concert. Thank you.